Okay, well now we started.
All right, we started.
Yeah, we started.
All right, all right.
Welcome back, dude. Our last podcast got. Hold on, let me check. I think it got like 18 views.
Yeah, it's going bonkers, yo. We're going insane.
I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Tell Mr. Beast to fucking hold on to his pants. Like,
Yeah, dude.
we're on the fucking way.
So I'm currently in a household full of like 9 people, so I kind of got to be a little bit quiet.
Is it like a homeboy's house or like?
Yeah, homeboys' families.
Mm,
Well, it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird dynamic because it's his family's house, so there's 4 of them, but then me and my sisters are staying here, so it's me and 2 of my sisters. So that's what's 4 plus 3? 7? 7, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 7 people. Sisters aren't here right now, but I'm sure they'll be getting back any second.
Yeah.
Fucking. They had a basketball game, so I fucking. Who knows when they'll be back? I have no idea.
And you wouldn't go watch the support?
Dude, I didn't even know. I was fucking asleep. They walked in, grabbed their shit, and left. I was like, all right, thanks for telling me. Like, I would have gone. I ain't got nothing better to do. Like, I got off work at like noon today. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit, dude. But no, it's kind of a weird little dynamic we got going on. I got to do this for the next month, so I don't got a problem with it though. Honestly, like his family's pretty cool. So,
Mm-hmm. What's the life of Billy like right now?
life of Billy. I wake
How's
up.
it changed in like the last week or so?
I wake up, get
Mm-hmm.
get attacked by an attack dog at about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Go to work, just come home, dude, at like noon, 1 o'clock, whatever, because I start super fucking early. And then, dude, I'll take a nap with the dogs and fucking. I've been playing New World lately. I don't know if you know what that is. Um,
Sounds familiar. I probably would know it if like I see a
yeah,
screenshot or
well,
something.
it's only on PCs, so you
Yeah.
probably don't know about it. It's an
No,
MMO, so.
I probably heard about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the gaming streets. Just I don't play a lot.
Kind of in and out nowadays. But no, it's a fun game. It's super addicting. Like I'm not really an MMO like World of Warcraft type of guy, but like
Mhm.
that game's super addicting because you're constantly like leveling shit up. Like every time you do anything, you're constantly leveling shit up. So it's like a super addicting game. But like
Yeah.
that's the first game I've actually had a lot of fun with in a while. So that's been fun. But no, dude, my life's been kind of boring. Just been playing
Mhm.
hockey and just fucking chilling, honestly. Like working pretty much. Like everybody's pretty much out of the house working like all fucking day. So whenever I get home, like there's nobody here but the dogs. So just chilling, playing games, dude. Like
Mhm.
it's super fucking boring, honestly. We're out in like the sticks too, so like the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi and the phone service is god awful out here. Like,
Man's out in the sticks.
dude, we're moving out here, which is the concerning part. Like, but no, dude, it's all right though. It's all right. I
Mhm.
mean, fuck, dude. It's it is what it is. I didn't want to
Yeah.
move out of our old house, but
That's
everybody else
life, you
did.
know what I'm saying?
Dude, that
Mhm.
was a dope basement. Like, I lived in a basement. Like, that basement was
Yeah.
dope. Like, it was just like my own apartment down there, dude. We had a full blown living room, ping pong table, and, my room was freaking huge. I could fit
Yeah.
2 desks, a bed, and TV, and all sorts of shit in that fucking room. And honestly, it's
Yeah.
kind of sad because I had so many good times down there. I started streaming in that room, so
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
was really sad when we fucking left.
How many bad bitches did you bring down there?
Absolutely none. No, just fucking, I don't know. It sucks because it's like everybody was like, well, we only lived there for 3 years. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, but like, or no, I guess it was 4 years. We only lived there for 4 years, but I was like, dude, like, even then, like, you got to remember too, like, I basically went through the entirety of high school in that
Yeah.
house and then built my life around that city,
Yeah.
only for us to move out in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Out in the sticks.
pretty much, dude. Like, I'm not in the fucking ghettos anymore. Like, it's just like, well, that neighborhood itself wasn't ghetto. That neighborhood itself was actually pretty white. But like, literally everything surrounding that neighborhood was like ghetto. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's not bad out here either. Like,
Yeah.
it isn't ghetto out here. You know, I can leave my car outside
Yeah.
and not be afraid that it's gonna get fucking taken. So, like, you know, that's pretty cool, I guess. Like, fucking
Sounds
it,
like
dude.
you had a pretty eventful like week or so.
I literally moved 3 times within a week. Like, because I moved out of my house. Or I guess no, I guess it's just twice, but it felt like 3 times. I had to
Yeah.
move all my shit out of the house, which is that was the big part. That took like 2 whole days. Um, and then put all that in a storage locker, figure out where we were gonna live. I lived with my grandparents for like 2 or 3 days, and I thought it was
Hmm.
gonna be a permanent thing, like for a month or two. But came home one Saturday from work and everybody was there. They were like, "Hey, yeah, we're living here now." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Guess I'm going somewhere else." Like, so I grabbed all my shit and retreated over here. Now I'm just chilling over here, dude.
Gotcha.
Basically
Anybody else
homeless.
gotta use the bathroom?
No, we're good.
Fucking Christ.
Professional.
Yeah, so professional. That's okay. Dude, now this podcast is the name is legit now because it's like I'm literally homeless. Dude, like that's legit. Fucking homeless out here. Broke Boys podcast, that's legit, dude. Who saw that one coming? I didn't. No, dude, I don't know. It's been an eventful week, but I'm like mentally fucking exhausted. Like
Yeah.
I'm just so over this shit already. Like, it's just so fucking. So I just don't see a point to any of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, everybody was happy at the other house. Well, they were complaining about how we didn't have enough space. I was like, dude, you give it 2 or 3 years. Me and my sisters are going to be gone. It's just going to be my parents in there. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like, fuck. I asked my dad today, I was like, so are you tired of having to run back and forth to Greeley every fucking day? Because it's like a 15-minute drive back and forth, which ain't much, but it's kind of annoying. And
Yeah.
he was just like, no, no, not really. I'm like, that's cap. Like, I was like, I know that's cap because I'm already tired of it and I'm on like my 5th day. Like, and my drive's even longer because I go to a different city to work. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What's been going on with you though? Anything new?
Just living. Just living. Not really. You know, just working and doing my thing. But there is this new chick that started at my job the other day, and I caught her wearing a Naruto shirt. And I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, oh yeah. I was like, I was like, oh, you like Naruto or whatever? She was like, yeah. Do you? I was like, fuck no. Like,
You didn't say that. Come on.
yeah, you're right.
You say I got a friend who likes Naruto. You want to Snapchat? Like, shit.
He's all the way out in Colorado.
It's worth the 17-hour drive. He's a straight 6 out of 10. Like, he's pretty
6.5
average.
on a good day. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, when he gets a haircut, he's a 6.5. That's speaking of which, I need a fucking haircut. Like, I need one bad.
I was debating on getting one, but some people told me to grow it out a little bit longer.
I was gonna go back to the mullet, but I was like, you know what? I'm too old to be doing that shit. Like, I don't know. If I was in college, it would be acceptable, which I'm thinking about going
Yeah.
to college, but until it happens, you know,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it will. It might. The only reason I want to go to college is to play hockey, but at the same time, like, I don't want an insane amount of debt just to play hockey for a couple of years. Like, that's why it's like so. I'm so fucking on the border with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I guess I could play for a junior team, but if I played for a junior team, I'd probably have to move somewhere else. But I don't know. We'll see, dude. Fuck. I've been drinking pretty heavily lately, too.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. I fucking... Dude. I don't know. Shit's just mentally fucking exhausting. I hate life. Life's hard, dude. Life's hard.
Or like, I've done with this.
Been there,
a
done that.
few more years than you have. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a little more experienced.
A little bit.
It's a little bit. It's a tiny bit.
I was thinking about getting back into the trading game. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah, I've
if you.
still been kind of in and out of it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how much you've been paying attention to. I haven't really been paying attention, but I'm kind of
I'm
bored
paying,
and I want something to do. So
yeah, I'm paying a crazy amount of attention. Like, it's not nearly as much as when I first started. But like I said, I'll still pop in. I'll see Zach Morris, and he's like, I'm about to long dick this stock. I'll throw some money into it. So,
if Zach Morris is doing it, then you should do it too. Just a word of
but
advice.
like, usually now, like, because he'll put up like, oh, I think it'll hit like $10, 15. I usually sell like maybe at 7 or 8,
Right.
just to kind of guarantee a profit. Because I don't have like
Just something small.
the luxury of that time to just like constantly look at it.
Right. I don't know.
What I mean? So I just kind of take profits now.
To me, there's something interesting about the game of stocks.
Yeah.
Like I was listening to a podcast today, and the guy on it, he trades stocks full time. He also does like YouTube and shit, but he kind of just does that for fun. But like,
Yeah.
no, he was talking about like when you actually like look at it and play the game of stocks instead of focusing on the money, that's when you can become successful. And honestly, like that makes perfect sense to me. Like a lot of people look at it and they look like, oh, how much money am I going to make today? Like, what am I going to lose money today? Like, I feel like that's not really the way you should think about it. You should focus on playing the game of stocks instead of
Yeah.
like thinking of the money like at all, really, which, makes perfect sense to me. I mean, should. I don't know. I found it kind of interesting because I'd never looked at it from that perspective before. Like people who are actually successful within stocks, they don't care about the money. Like how often do you see Zach Morris tweet about his money? Like every once in a while, he'll tweet his like profits for the day or whatever, but like
Yeah.
you won't see him tweet out a stock and say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this much money off of the stock. He'll be like, no.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yeah, like this stock's gonna be successful, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So he focuses on the game instead of the money, which makes sense to me. It's just a mindset kind of thing, like with
A
everything
gorilla
else.
mindset.
A gorilla mindset, baby. I was waiting for that. Speaking of which, I see you like gorilla stuff on Twitter all the time. Dude, your
Yeah.
your Twitter has just changed dramatically because all I see you like nowadays is just sad shit about women and fucking gorillas. I'm just like, my man's going through a midlife
Hey,
crisis right now.
We ain't gotta put that out there though. Like,
I mean, that's public, right? Like everybody sees
I'm
your
aware,
likes.
but
Like, I don't know. Every time I go on Twitter, I'm just noticed that. But it's not like sad shit about like. I guess I should rephrase that. It's like funny tweets / like depressed
Yeah.
tweets. I guess if that makes any sense. Like,
I mean, I'm the one who likes it, so I know what kind of tweets you're talking about.
I follow the same people too, so like, I'm pretty sure we follow mostly the same people at this point. Like,
I wouldn't doubt it.
yeah.
It's just all like the funny people on fucking
Yeah,
Twitter.
right. Like everything else, I literally don't give a shit about, dude. That
Right.
actually, that same guy today was talking about how like Twitter was just like such a disease. And it makes perfect sense. He was explaining it like, he was explaining it like Twitter is a disease because it like changes your perspective on like literally everything by just looking at other people's opinions.
Yeah.
And if they have a stupid opinion, which 9 times out of 10 they fucking do, like that's just gonna change your perspective on things.
Well, like the shit that's going on Twitter, the whole red flag shit, like.
Dude, that's just so dumb.
At first, it was kind of like you got a chuckle out of me, but Jesus Christ, like everybody just has.
I know. Dude, they've been finding accounts that have just been tweeting red flag tweets like 20 times over. I'm just like, dude, like, come
Dude's
on.
want to get Twitter famous so bad. Like,
I know. Like, bro. Well, the thing is, I didn't get it the first time I saw it. I just saw somebody tweet like, one of those red flag jokes with a bunch of red flags, and I was just like, what? I don't get it. I didn't understand it until I looked at it and focused on it, and I was like, oh, red flag. Okay, I get it now. So I didn't understand what the hell was going on for like the first 2 days. which thank God I didn't because like, dude, it's not even fucking. It's not even funny, honestly. It never got a chuckle out of me. It never did.
There's a few of them like, be like, oh, they don't like Kanye, red flag, or they don't like Dragon Ball, like, like,
I
But
mean, oh yeah, yeah. I guess I've seen those
but
ones.
like you said, some people will, put, some shit on there like, oh, well, they don't text back in like 2 minutes, and then a bunch of red flags. Some people will see that and be like, oh, well, they're supposed to text back in 2 minutes. Changes their mindset. You know what I mean? It can
Yeah,
cause insecurities. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, I mean, the big obvious example of that is politics, right? I mean, we all
Hmm.
know. We don't even have to go into detail on that. Like, we all know.
Yeah,
Like politics is the big one. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of social media in general. I've been meaning to like just straight up quit social media, but I just haven't really cared to. I'm at this point like I'm knowledgeable enough to know to not let it change my perspective on life, and not let
Hmm.
it get to me at all. Like I just don't care. So, which is probably a good thing. It's a good trait to have. Just not to
Yeah.
care about social media because it's a fucking disease, dude. It sucks. Like, you just see how much stupid shit I see on Facebook every day. I'll literally go on Facebook and see a video of a guy getting his head chopped off. Like,
Speaking of stupid shit, I actually seen this video today. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was like Houston police like knocked on this dude's door or whatever,
hmm
and like he immediately lit this cop up, like let rounds fly or whatever.
Jesus.
Absolutely blasted this cop, and there was people praising the dude who shot the cop. I'm like, are we really like stooping that low? Like,
Yeah, no shit. Jesus
like I get,
Christ.
you got some bad cops out there. Like, I don't want to get into all that, but
Yeah, but I don't know.
even then, at the end of the day, that's still a man's life that got took. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you don't even know why he went there.
Yeah,
Like, for all you know, he could have got a call saying like a child was, choking on something or something like
yeah.
that. Like, fuck, Jesus, dude. Yeah, no, that's another thing too, man. Is like society is just stooping so low, and I don't even want to be a part of it. I'm kind of ashamed to even fucking live here at this point.
But about to go live up in the mountains.
Come to
It's
Colorado, man.
isolated.
We got the best mountain living around. Facts. Factuals. No bullshit. I'm being dead serious. I'm proud of that shit.
Everybody's trying to sell me on the Colorado mountains. Yeah.
Dude, I'm moving to Texas. Fuck this. I was legit thinking about it. I was like, bro, like, honestly, like, I feel like Texas is my spot. That might be the move. We'll see. I can't afford shit out here, dude. It is so expensive. Like, just a normal old house, right? Just an average as
Mm.
fuck house. It's like 450K. Like, minimum. Like, dude, that's a lot of money that I just do not have. And probably, I don't know, we'll never have. I don't know about never having, but like, not anytime soon. Like,
I think like once whenever I feel comfortable enough to make like, yeah, and obviously I have enough money from like stocks and comfortable enough to make that kind of like my living.
uh
I
huh.
mean, my homeboy was telling me the other day that he was looking into it. Apparently there's some spots in Japan where you can have, if you have a visa or whatever, you can go over there and just straight up buy land.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've kind of heard a similar thing. I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing, but I mean, there's
I'll
some
see.
countries
So
that have better systems than we do for sure. Because out
I mean,
here,
their
like,
work culture's ass. Is obviously why I wouldn't go work there. But if I could make enough money, just on my own,
right,
and not
right.
have to work, like I wouldn't mind living over there. Because then their work culture, like everything else there, is like fucking rock solid.
Dude, you know what? I actually wanted to touch on that. I'm tired of seeing people bitching and complaining about 40-hour work weeks. God damn it.
Oh, that's fuck. That's like
That's
yeah.
that's light
Send the
as
dudes to Japan
fuck.
real quick, bro. Them dudes work like 12 to 16 hour days, like
Yeah.
every fucking day. Like
And listen, I've been there and I know what that's like. And don't get me wrong, it sucks. I'm not going to say like that should be normal. Like it
yeah.
sucks. But like, dude, 40-hour work weeks are fucking nothing, dude. They really are. Like, I'm tired of seeing people bitching and complaining about that. Like, I'm tired of people bitching about jobs in general. Like, dude, like, oh,
Yeah.
they don't pay us enough to live, which, is true in certain situations. Or like they don't pay it, or they don't they we should only be working 4 days a week and not 5 days a week and this and that. And I'm like, dude, like, how do you expect the country to just keep moving if everybody's just fucking off all the time? Nobody's
Yeah.
working, nobody's producing shit, because a lot of these jobs are a necessity. What happens when like the oil and gas industry just, tanks because everybody's trying to shut it down? Well, guess what? We ain't got no more gas. Like, therefore, we don't have cars that can function, and there's a shortage on gas, just like everything else. It's shit like that. People don't look at it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, people look at it like, oh, dude, like, I'm working too many hours. I can't have a life and this and that. And I'm like, well, dude, like, if I'm being completely honest, like, one of the problems is that people don't fucking feel like working. Like, that's a big
Hmm.
problem right now. I don't know about you, where you are, but everywhere is fucking hiring right now. Everywhere is short on people right now. And I'm sure it's the same thing all across the United States. Like, it's fucking ridiculous at this point. Like, get your ass up off the couch, fucking get to your 8 hour a day job. It ain't hard. Like, Jesus, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. And part of the problem is that the government keeps fucking giving people free money for no reason. Like, who thought that was a good
That's that.
idea?
It's the Biden plan, my boy.
I mean, it's great for people like us who fucking actually work. That's
Hmm.
just an extra. What was it, like 1,600? Like, that's
Yeah.
just an extra 1,600 in my pocket. I'm cool with that. I ain't gonna complain about that. But like, for the people who don't work at all, like, that was, you know what, that was you for a while. I forgot
Hmm.
about that. But
Yeah.
like,
That was you when I shit. I made more money off unemployment than I would have at a full time job.
and
So I
that's
mean,
what I'm saying is like, I can't really blame you for that. I more so blame the fucking government for that, because it's allowing people to just be fucking shit. Like, like, it's fucking insane. I don't know. I'm not like incredibly knowledgeable on all the politics stuff, but like, even I'm smart enough to see that shit. Like, it's just fucking
mhm.
ridiculous. People are lazy nowadays. Don't feel like working. It's kind of concerning,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like, I know when my dad was a kid, he was begging for overtime. Like, nowadays, like, people, you get an hour of overtime, people are bitching and complaining.
I mean, even then though, like I don't know how the jobs you have work, but like all the jobs I've worked, 'cause you said your dad would like beg for overtime. If you even get like a second of overtime, you're getting bitched at by like the higher ups because they do not want to pay your ass. So
It's yeah, it's kind. I mean, I guess it depends on what company you're working for, but it's either
yeah,
50-50, you're getting bitched at, or they don't care. Like,
yeah.
with my company, they don't give a fuck. Like, you could get 60, 70 hours. Sometimes we even got 80 hours a week, and they just didn't give a fuck. Like, especially when it was like warehouse stuff that's behind the scenes, to where, they're not out in
Hmm.
public, they don't care. I've noticed, like, with jobs like mine that are more so out in public and you're having to deal with people, like, they'll kind of crack down on it a little bit. They'll be like, okay, we're limiting it to 50 hours, but when you're behind the scenes, they don't give a fuck, dude. Like, when I was in that warehouse, we'd hit 80 hours and they'd be like, all right, you know what, 9 a.m tomorrow morning, see you there. Like, you know like,
Mhm.
fuck, that shit was so bad, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
See, and then it's crazy how there's like the dudes who can do that and they do that shit for like 30, 40, 50 years. They're a different breed, yo. Like,
I did it for 1 year, maybe a year and a
mhm.
half. I'm not sure. I lost track of time in there, if I'm being honest. Like, nope, I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
I prefer a normal job from now on. I've been there. I know it's like, I didn't quit, but I moved up the food chain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is a big difference there too. Like, you didn't quit, you just moved up the food chain, which is what I did. So like, there's
Yeah.
a difference there. But you got to get past the shitty
The
part to
food
get to
chain.
the good part.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food chain. I had that gorilla mindset. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I was
Yeah,
losing my mind in there. I broke two phones in there on purpose. I was so
that's
pissed off all the time. Like,
the gorilla grind set.
The gorilla grind set, dude. It wasn't worth it, by the way. Dude, I'm getting paid more now working like 40 to 45 hours a week than I was in there working 80 hours a week. Like, that's crazy to me.
He's working you like a slave, boy.
Dude, I was. I was a straight slave, yo. I even
That's a different breed. That could not be me. You know? I don't know. I just I get, I won't say depressed, but I don't know what the word for it. I guess it's like burnt out like super quick. If like my whole day was just I wake up, I go to work, I get home, I go to sleep. You know.
You gotta have a little time to unwind.
Yeah.
100%. For me, it was like, I mean, I had to sacrifice sleep to stream and stuff, but streaming for me was unwinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd
Yeah.
get on and play COD for like 3 or 4 hours. Like, I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a
Mhm.
chore at the time. I mean, it kind of was, but I mean, like, at the same time, it relaxed me. So to me, it was worth it. But like,
Yeah.
even then, like, I wasn't seeing my family. I wasn't seeing my friends. I was just in that fucking like this concrete box for 80 hours a week. Like, that shit sucks, you know. It
Yeah.
does a number on your mental state. Like, if you don't have like a rock solid mental state, you can't do that type of shit, you know. I
Hmm.
don't blame people who can't do that. Like, I really don't. Like, I get it, you know. Like,
Yeah.
but the way I see it is like it helped me more than anything because it built me up. You know, I was used to working a part-time job because I was just out of high school, so I was used to working
Hmm.
part-time shit, and so that was rough as fuck for me. Going from like
Yeah.
20 hours a week to like 80 hours a week, dude. The first 3 or 4 months, they were rough. Like, I was not handling it well, but like, yeah, over time I got used to it, and it built up my mental state and my gorilla mindset, so like,
Yeah.
as time went on, like now, like 40 hours, 50 hours is that's like nothing to me, so,
Hmm.
and at the end of the day, I see it as a positive. It helped me more than anything, so hey,
And I get where you're coming from because like yeah, my first job was part time coming out of high school.
hmm
I think I worked like 24, 25 hours a week, and then I moved into factory work, and it was like 50 to 55 hours a week,
yeah,
which obviously ain't 80, but still,
it's a big difference though,
it's
still,
still a difference.
yeah,
And even then, like yeah, like you said, like the first month and a half, like trying to adjust to that was kind of like yeah. At the time, I'd get home and I'd be so tired I'd just pass out,
hmm
fucking wake up middle of the night,
do
take a
it all
shower, and go
over
back to
again.
sleep. Yeah, get ready for work again.
Yep. That's why I say you need time to unwind from that shit too, or
Mm,
play video games or play sports or whatever you do, because it's like
yeah,
when you're just waking up and going to work, going to bed, and doing that over and over and over again every fucking day, like that's just not healthy mentally,
yeah,
I don't want to. I'm a firm believer
but
in not being a pussy, but like that shit ain't right.
yeah,
It'll fuck you up after a while. It really will. It'll make you like
no time.
incredibly depressed.
And 9 times out of 10 in those factory jobs or warehouse jobs, there ain't no bitches in there, so it's like you ain't got time to
Oh
get no
yeah,
bitches. You know
dude.
what I mean?
Yeah. But at the same time, it was like chill with the boys type of thing.
Yeah,
Except you're 18 years old and the boys are 45
yeah.
with 3 DUIs.
Yeah. My warehouse job, I was like 18, and then my coworkers are like 45, 50.
Right. But they were like your best friends at the time. It was kind of weird.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, I still got one on Facebook. He posted a little selfie the other day. I'm like, Jesus, this dude got older. Like, he's got all
mm-hmm.
gray hair now.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, it's still, that's to this day, that warehouse, it's been 2 years. That warehouse still hasn't improved, like, at all. I
Mhm.
think it's actually gotten worse. Like,
Yeah, they're missing Billy, yeah.
they're missing the Billy effect is what they're missing, dude. Like, dude,
They
and
need you to crash your pallets and other people.
yeah, I mean, hey, if they want me back, I'm not going back, but if they want me back, they can try, I guess. Like,
Mm.
you're gonna have to pay me a hell of a lot of money to go back there though. But no, dude, you know what I realized about the warehouse? That I didn't realize this while I was working in there, but it was more so afterwards. Is like they bitch and complain a lot.
Oh yeah,
But and a lot of people may say like, oh, well, they should be either it's 80 hours a week. Like, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like, for
Mhm.
example, I went back to the warehouse because I had to pick up some stuff for my job, whatever. But like I went back there, I walked into the break room, and like three of them were sitting out there. So I sat down, I was talking to them for a little bit, and they were just bitching and complaining the entire fucking time. And it was like they were on their 15-minute break, but they were out there for 30 minutes, and I was like, well, dude, number one, you just wasted 15 minutes out here bitching about your job. Like,
Yeah.
that probably doesn't help. And I know for a fact they do that like every hour or so. Like, so yeah, I don't know. It's a whole shit show that I don't even want to be a part of anymore. Thank God I'm not.
I feel like there's always people like that at every job though, where no matter, because the job I'm at now is fucking like it's cake. Like I'm not doing anything like 9 times out of 10.
Right.
But there's still this one chick that just bitches about everything. I'm like, do you know how easy we fucking got it over here?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like compared to like, 'cause, I used to work at another hotel. And that one it was just fucking hectic. Like you're just always moving. Like no time to sit down or anything unless you're going to lunch. But
Right.
over here, I'm chilling 90% of the time, and she just bitches every fucking morning. Like
Right.
always something to complain about. I'm
Oh
like, did you
yeah.
even try having a good day? Like,
Yeah, there's always going to be those people
yeah,
too. Like, I'm just like, at this point now, my job it's okay. I mean, I got to get up pretty fucking early, but there ain't nothing to really bitch about. There's some stuff that
yeah,
annoys the shit out of me for sure, but I'm not going to bitch about it because I know, like, my boss is pretty cool. He could be a dick if he wanted to, but he's pretty cool. So, hey,
mhm.
whatever. Fuck it. Like, I'm cool with it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude, but shit, dude. Is
Fuck.
there anything specific you wanted to bring up today?
Mm, I don't know. Have you played Back for Blood yet?
I haven't. Nope.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
I've
mean, I
just.
played it for like 10, 15 minutes the other day. I was getting Millie rocked the whole time.
Is that like a? Is that like a sequel to Left 4 Dead, or what is it?
Not really a sequel, but like
It's kind of
I guess
based
like
off of it.
spiritual sequel. Like
Yeah.
six dudes who made Left 4 Dead made Back for Blood. So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Left 4 Dead is a fucking legendary game. Like,
mhm.
if you don't know what Left 4 Dead is, you're fucking up. You're either way too young or you're fucking up. One of the two.
But
Like,
my personal opinion so far from when I played is that fucking Back for Blood's kind of fucking buggy.
isn't every game that comes out nowadays?
Yeah, but like this one, like you kind of hype it up as like a the spiritual successor. It's like, oh, this is the new Left 4 Dead or whatever. But in Left 4 Dead, like I remember like the special infected, they would they actually spawn in certain parts of the map and then they come, from wherever they're at to get you or whatever.
Right.
And on here, I've noticed multiple times when I'm playing that these dudes will literally just pop in your face. Like,
They just appear. Like,
yeah, they literally just appear sometimes.
right.
I'm like, that's not fun. Like,
Right. Speaking of bugs, Cyberpunk is mostly fixed now. I was playing that last week because I had like literally no internet connection. But that's mostly fixed now. Honestly, like without the bugs, dude, that game is fucking fire as fuck. Like without the bugs, that game would have been like a straight 10 out of 10. 100%.
it's crazy to think that's almost a year ago now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that game, it's a good game. It's just
Mhm.
I'm in disbelief it released in that state. It wasn't even playable on the Xbox One, I don't think.
Nah, no, was it?
Like that's just crazy to me, but I don't even know why they would attempt to release it on those consoles. I dude, that game like is just not a fucking previous gen game. Shit, I barely get a 60 FPS on my PC. Like, and I got a decent PC, so I don't know why they even attempted to release it on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. It doesn't make any sense to me, but they tried. It failed miserably.
Well, I mean, even then, like when it came out, around that time, like nobody had fucking Xbox Series X's or
Yeah, I guess
PS5.
that's a good
So,
point. Yeah. Well, aren't they still having issues with that?
oh yeah, every time one comes out, like it's quickly took. I think Series S's though now they've kind of fucked off from that. So like you can get a Series S if you really want it, but
Yeah. I
the Series X and PS5 is still super hard to get.
I haven't even tried to be honest. I don't know if I will try. Like I just don't. I don't see a reason to get them. I have a PC, and mostly everything comes out on PC now, so I don't really. I don't really see a reason to buy a. How much is it? Like $500? Like,
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to. Actually, I checked the PS5 one day. This was a while ago, but I checked it and it was like $900. Is that right? Like, and that was on Best Buy
Nah,
too.
that I don't know. That had to be like a special edition or some shit. They were supposed to be like 500 and 400 for
For the one
what do
without
you
the
call
disc
it?
drive.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Because I was like, there is no way these people are paying $900 for a PlayStation. Like, I know, like, hell, I wouldn't. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Fuck that, dude. It's the scalpers, bro. Blame them. Blame those motherfuckers. They ruined it all. They
Yeah.
really did. You know, and on top of that, there's a shortage of, like, literally everything. So
Mhm.
I keep having to explain people that we got a fucking bottle cap shortage at my job. They're like, how does that happen? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, don't ask me, dude. Like, there just is. Like, I didn't know this, but there's apparently a glass shortage too. Like,
I think I heard about that.
yeah, I don't know how that happens, but fucking who
That's
knows?
life, Dave.
That's life, dude. That's the economy. That's everything. Fucking, I don't know, depression. You know, that's where we're sitting right about now. It's just depression. But didn't you? I was gonna ask you too. By the way, one night you mentioned you bought a PC desk. I want some more
Mhm.
info. What's going
Oh,
on
that was
there?
Cap. I forgot.
Jesus.
I was gonna make a joke, and it was a long time ago.
That was like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. You know how much happened in 2 or 3 months?
Motherfucker.
Like,
You really played us like that.
yeah, I mean, technically there is a PC desk here now. It's just not mine.
You were just like, I don't know what we were playing, but out of nowhere, maybe we might have been doing a podcast, but out of nowhere, you were just like, yeah. Also, I bought a PC desk on Amazon too, so do what you will with that information. Like, I was like, let's go.
Yeah, that's all Cap, my boy.
God damn it, you motherfucker.
I was supposed to get like not like a desk, but like it would have been big enough for a PC, but
Yeah.
I was supposed to get one from my mom, but apparently she gave it to my brother without
Okay.
telling me.
Yeah. I mean,
So
at this point,
it's not like it was
I don't
my
really care
mistake.
that much at this point. I feel like we've kind of quit the whole streaming thing, so.
I was gonna say it's not like I really game anymore, so it's not like I don't think PCs are kind of like in the like way back of the list of things I'd get at this point.
Right. Yeah, I just don't I mean, I still game every once in a while, but no. I just don't care enough. I don't care enough to stream right now, dude. Like streaming is such a shit show. Have you been seeing what's going on there? Like,
Not lately.
so Twitch, dude, I don't know what the fuck happened, but somebody hacked into Twitch and got every streamer's personal
Oh yeah, I seen
information.
that.
Like, I was just like, dude, like, how does that happen? Like,
Yeah.
as a streamer, like, you gotta be so fucking disappointed in these people. Like, Twitch is just on. They are not doing good right now. They're on like
Yeah.
a bad spree of just shit. Like, I don't know. In 2015, 2016, they were god tier, you know. But like
Yeah.
now, they're not doing good, dude. And I don't know what's going on. I don't even know at this point. Like, if I were to stream again, I don't even know if I'd do it on Twitch or YouTube. Like, I really don't, because I don't know which one's better. They're both kind of a shit show, if I'm being honest.
That's it's the Biden effect, my boy.
The Biden effect. Please elaborate.
I don't know. Everything's just Joe Biden's fault.
Yeah, everything's Joe Biden's fault. Fuck it. That's what I'm saying from now on. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you know, it's mostly true. I mean, you know, let's be honest here. Like, I feel like pretty soon here too, streaming in general is just gonna be it's gonna be pretty commercialized. I feel like it's
Yeah.
getting to that point. It's hitting like TV numbers at this point. Like, we're gonna start to get pretty commercialized here. And it's just not gonna be the same, you know. It's already not the same as it used to be. I've kind of given up on that whole
And,
dream. So
yeah. Dream's dead.
dream's dead. what the fuck do I do now? Just work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life? That was my whole
it,
life for a while.
it's like, yeah, Zach Morris time. Maybe
Zach Morris time. I
get
might
on a stock
honestly,
grind.
I might try the stock grind to be honest. I gotta find some because I do not feel like working these normal jobs my whole life.
Yeah,
But we'll see what happens with it, dude. But that would require like an incredible amount of studying,
yeah.
just studying and watching plays and learning, and you can expect to
Mhm.
lose a good amount of money doing it too. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I got money to lose, but at the same time, I'm trying to save up. So
Mhm.
but maybe I'll take that piece of advice that one guy gave and focus on the game and not the money. Maybe that was where I went wrong with streaming. I'm not sure. But I was,
Yes. Gotta figure out what works for you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I just don't, I don't really have any, like, passions in life anymore. I mean, I got hockey, but, like, I can't do anything with that now.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't, there's nothing that I really want to do full time. I gotta figure it out, though, because all my friends know what they want to do, and I'm just sitting here like, well, fuck, dude. My dream died. So,
Mhm.
my dream got fucking shot down real fast. So, good luck, guys.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to get some bitches. You know?
Dude, yeah, you know what? That's been my main goal, too. I've been talking to this one chick. She's pretty cool, but, like, I don't know. We're like polar opposites. So, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. They say opposites attract. So
What's funny is I was on the phone today. And I told my friend that we were polar opposites. He said the exact same thing you said.
yeah, it's what they say. You know?
Well, it's like she's like a really happy, really positive type girl. Listens to really happy
Mhm.
music and stuff. And then I'm just over here. I thrive off negativity. I listen to like death metal and shit. Like, I'm fucking locked myself.
Two halves make a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, dude. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But she also, I mean, she's also in school. She's hella fucking busy, so you know, there's not really a
Hey,
chance.
I mean, if she wants to make it work, like she'll make time. Like I don't
Yeah,
care unless you're working your 80-hour work weeks. You know, I think everybody's got time. You know, that's just my opinion. But
yeah, you're not wrong on that. Saturday night, I'm going to get fucking absolutely hammered out of my mind. So I'll think about it then. I'm sure it'll pop into my mind at some point in the night, and you know how it goes. you
I
know,
don't know. I don't drink anymore. So
yeah, you know the vibe. You know the vibe. Dude, we literally fucking went to a hockey game on Friday, I think it was. I was probably the most sober out of everybody because I literally had to work 4 hours from then. And literally everybody got fucking hammered. They were yelling out some really bad shit at this hockey game. Like, they were just like, fucking 24, you fucking faggot, get on the fucking ice, shit like that. And people around us, they were starting to get pretty fucking annoyed. So towards the end of the game, there was like fights and shit going on. I was like, okay, this is starting to get kind of sketchy. We gotta get out of here. So I dragged everybody out to the truck, and we went and found a taco truck in like East Greeley at like midnight. Like, everybody was just hammered out of their mind. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Good tacos too, man.
Mhm.
Swear to God, I don't know if you like have taco trucks around there, but like those taco trucks.
No, taco trucks are exclusive to Colorado, man.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. My bad. Apologies. No, that shit's fire though. It's funny. It's fucking funny. Taco trucks are exclusive to Colorado. You need to come here if you want to try them. Fucking Christ. Dude, there's one that rolls around here in this neighborhood every Monday. I gotta flag it down next Monday.
Like an ice cream truck, yo, just like
Dude, it
running at
is.
it.
It's like ice cream truck in in a city that's like mainly Mexican pretty much. It's
Mhm.
literally what it is. Like, it's a taco truck that's just rolled around. I think it's got a kind of like how an ice cream truck has like the music or whatever. I think it's got music too. I haven't heard the music, but that's just what I've heard. So, we'll see how that experience goes. I'll Snapchat it for you.
Be sure to take a gander at that one.
I'll walk out with like a Bud Light on like a fucking Monday at like noon. Taco truck just rolling
Mhm.
around like flagging it down. Fuck, that'd be
I
funny.
remember, something I wanted to say now. So I was at my job the other day. I was
Hmm.
working and shit. And my boss, she pulled me to the side, right?
Right.
And she pulled me into her office with my homeboy, who's also my supervisor. I'm thinking like did I do something wrong? Like did I fuck up somewhere? Like, you know. So I asked her, did I do something wrong? She was like, no, but we gotta talk. Pull me in there, and she was like, so we noticed some of the housekeepers have been flirting with you. I'm like, pardon? Like, I'm like, they have. And she was telling me like, yeah, we don't want you in any bad situations here. I was like, no, we're good over here.
Wait, like you didn't notice they were, or they just weren't?
I guess I'm oblivious to it because like she said they were. They were. I wasn't.
Pardon?
I thought they were just being nice. Like,
Pardon? That's fucking funny. Did you say that? Pardon?
yeah, I was like, pardon. Like, I was like, because when I work, we have to wear like all black or whatever, and I barely have any all black shirts. I have like all black dry fits, so like they're like super tight on me or whatever.
Okay, yeah, kind of like
Like,
spandex.
not really spandex. It's not that tight,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm not wearing like super skin tight. Like, but
Man's just
yeah,
walking around with fucking spandex.
and I also have like one polo, but
just,
it was
just your
Jose's polo.
nutsack is just fucking forming a
Oh
fucking.
no, I wear jeans. I wear black jeans. I don't wear like dry fit fucking pants. Like,
Your cock's just fucking moving down your fucking like. Oh shit!
but, yeah.
I'm dead.
And like the one black polo I have was Jose that he
Oh
left
shit!
behind. So it's like, and
You're
he was
like,
smaller
fuck it,
than
I'm
me.
gonna
So
wear
like,
it.
yeah. So I'm like damn near like ripping out of this thing whenever I show up. I was like, if you want me to, like, I just start wearing like looser clothes. Like, I'll stop working out. Like,
Oh shit! I'll stop the gym grind for you. Like,
yeah.
it's so fucking funny.
Too attractive around there, apparently. Like,
Apparently, dude, that's funny. Oh shit, dude.
that's the first time that's ever happened to me. So I was blown away.
Dude, I will say this chick at Target's starting to get kind of flirty, and I'm kind of wondering if she fucking likes me or something.
And you gotta ask. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you want to bang?
Like, well, obviously not like that. That's probably not the go-to question. Like,
Thanks, man. I noticed. What's up? You want to bang? Oh shit, that's fucking funny. I'm feeling a little giggly right now.
feel a little giggly.
Feeling like a little giggly bit.
So wait, when you drink, what do you normally drink?
So my routine, this is normally how it goes. I'll start out with like, have you seen those, like, I think they're 24-ounce cans of like Mike's Harder?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll drink like maybe one of those. I might do one and a half. But then after that, I just go to shots. It goes from 0 to 100 real fucking fast. Cause like I don't like straight up just taking a shot. I don't like it because it's
Yeah.
like it just hits you so fucking hard. I like kind of easing into it a little bit, and then I'll just go fucking
Mm.
hard after that. Like, cause like, dude, it's kind of like a hockey game, right? Like you can't go full fucking force in the first period. You kind of got to ease into it a little bit, and then
The drinking's like hockey.
yeah, and then like by the
Everybody
third
says it.
period, you're fucked and you're fighting people for no reason. Like, it's kind of like hockey, like. Gotta ease into it a little bit. Second period, you're just kind of going hard a little bit, and then third period, you're fighting people for no reason. Like, it's like hockey, dude. Like,
I don't know. I'm glad like this time because last time, when I was dealing with some life struggles or whatever, like I turned to drinking or whatever.
mm-hmm.
This time, I just stayed away from it. So
Yeah.
I think you should do the same. You know?
Thanks, man.
That's what I think. Yeah, stay away from the drinking, man. Drinking and drugs.
Here's my opinion on it, right?
I don't care about your opinion. All right.
All right. See you guys next time. Yeah, but
Like, go ahead, shoot.
real shit
When
though.
you hear it.
My whole thing on it is like I'm 20 right now and I'm not really doing that much, so it's like I just want to have fun right now. You know what I'm saying?
Underage drinking? Question mark.
What's that?
Underage drinking?
Absolutely! Exclamation point! Like, absolutely! Like 100%. Like,
Don't tell me you take nicotine too.
true. Absolutely! Exclamation point!
Cops
100%.
are on their way. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. Add a little bit of weed into there. Ooh, you're going to the pen.
you're facing 25 to life,
Yeah,
man.
no
Like,
shit. I might catch a case.
I mean, if you see TK in there, like,
I'll let him know to drop his album for you. Speaking of which, I saw something. I don't know how true this is, but I saw something. Bobby Schmurder is getting kind of close, dropping an album.
yeah, that's what I heard too.
Okay,
Which I don't know, because he dropped a single like a month back, and it wasn't really good. So,
Well, I'm trying to kind of tell people. I don't I don't hate Bobby or nothing, but like when you're away from your passion for that fucking long, like it's gonna take a little bit to get back into it the way you were,
yeah.
So I'm not expecting much out of it. So, but I am interested to see how that goes. I will say that. So when he drops it, I'll listen. I'll listen for sure.
Yeah.
I've been
I
listening.
mean, every time I see a rapper drop anything, I always give it a listen. Like, I don't really care who it is at this point.
Yeah, right. I kind of do the same thing. Like I said though, I'm so fucking like over hip hop and rap that I'm just like, fuck it. Like I don't even really care anymore.
I listen to gospel, so
yeah, I listen to satanic death metal. How's it going? Nice to meet you. me and one of my coworkers were talking about it today, but like we were on that topic of just like music, and he knows I listen to like the whole death metal and all that, and I kind of asked him because I'm curious on what like everybody's opinion on it is, because it's not like a main genre everybody listens to, and I was just like, what's your opinion on it? Do you think it has any like religious effect? And he was just like, well, if there is a hell, you're going to it. I was just like, okay, thanks, appreciate it. But he kind of got on the topic of, we were on this topic on another podcast, I think, but he got onto the topic of like, what people see because there are people who have died before and then come back to life like really quickly. And he got into the topic of like what people see, and our take on that, if I remember right, was like, people see whatever comforts them, but he's read that like there's certain people who have died and come back to life that have seen like the gates of hell. Kind of scared a little bit now because I might be going there. But he said there was this one guy who died and came back, and he explained like in detail, I guess, what hell was like, and he said it was just like unfathomably like terrible, basically, which is what you expect it to be, right? He explained it as like just the smell and like the constant like burning of like fire and shit. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like,
but like then again, you can never tell if those dudes are capping or not. Like
that's what I told him. I was like, like, dude, he might be faking it for all you know. So I'd take it with a grain of salt. But like, I, in a weird way, don't take this the wrong way, but like in a weird way, I'm kind of excited because I want to see I'm just genuinely curious on what happens after you die. Like I really am.
So you're excited to die, is what I'm hearing.
I said don't take it the wrong way. Now you're spinning it to
There's
that.
no other way to take
I
that.
mean,
There's no other way to take
just
that.
put it this way. I don't fear death at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
I don't
just,
fear death either. Like,
yeah, I just want to see what
I
happens.
prefer not to know.
Yeah,
But
well, I'm not gonna
like,
go off myself for no reason. Like, but like when I do die, like, yeah, I'm curious to see what happens. You know, so
Mhm.
it could just be nothing. Like, literally, it could
Yeah.
just stop existing. Like, you know, which wouldn't surprise me. But then again, I at the same time, there's no way I could be surprised because I don't exist anymore.
Um,
So that's my whole take on it. I don't know. I'm not really like a super religious type of guy either, though. Like I don't praise Satan or anything. People get this weird like idea about me that I like. I don't know what it's called. Like you praise Satan or whatever. I'm like, dude, that's just
like
fucking.
a
That's
Satan
just,
worshiper and shit.
yeah. I'm like, dude, that's just stupid as fuck. Like, why would, like, why would anybody go out of their way to like praise Satan? Those are like the real edgy boys, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't praise Satan or anything. I just like metal. Like,
Yeah.
like this is all there is to it, really. Honestly, like, fuck. But no, that's my whole take on it, dude. And it's whatever. I don't really care at this
Yeah.
point. Like, I like the music I like. Hate me. Oh, dude, one topic I wanted to fucking bring up. This was the main one I wanted to bring up. I'm sure you've seen what's happening to John Gruden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I have been dying laughing at that shit like all week long. Did you see like what he actually said in those emails?
I've never seen the actual emails. I just know what they were about.
So he called what's the commissioner's name? Roger Goodell. He called Roger
Yeah.
Goodell a anti I think it was anti football pussy faggot. I was like, Jesus, Gruden. Well, you're not smart for sending that in an email, first of all. Like, Jesus Christ.
That's something you say face to face to somebody. Like,
Yeah, where there's like no cameras or anything. Like, you don't
yeah.
send that on a public email. Like, are you stupid? Like, fucking so dumb. He didn't say like he never said like the hard R or anything.
Yeah.
He was never. People are saying he was racist. I never. Well, actually, no. I guess the tire lip thing was a thing. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. I heard about that,
I guess that's pretty racist. But no, the stuff about John Gruden or the stuff about Roger Goodell wasn't racist. I mean, Roger Goodell's white, I guess. Racism goes both ways. Fuck it. I'll just say
yeah.
that. But no, he fucked up for sure. But then again, it was 10 years ago, man. I just
Mm.
find it pretty crazy how like an NFL player could literally like beat their wife and apologize and nobody would care. Like it's happened before. It's happened multiple times now. But like, something 10 years ago like that, like you're fucked, like
Mhm.
which makes me wonder like are people overreacting to this, you think?
Um, Probably. How should I put this? Like, in my opinion, I think it's reacted to probably if he can't get a job in the NFL, I'll see it as an overreaction, like in the future. But
Mhm.
as of right now, I'd say everything's kind of like because it's not like he was fired. I'm pretty sure he resigned.
Yeah, he resigned.
So, like, obviously, like shit like that comes out. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I think people reacting to it as they should. But I see people with different reactions where they're saying that the media wasn't mad or whatever that he made fun of like a black person or whatever. They were more mad about the fact that he called Goodell a queer or some shit like that
That
or
was somebody
whatever. And
else
I,
actually.
so yeah. Anyway, like they were saying, like the fact that the media was more mad about that was like they're trying to turn it more into a race thing. I'm just like, dude, he just said some stupid shit. Like let's just leave it at that. Let's not make it a race thing. Like
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's equally as bad when he calls
yeah,
somebody like a faggot, or a
yeah,
queer. Like I see it as equally as bad. Like, um, people make it a race thing because that's been like the big topic over the past couple of years, So, but
Mhm.
I feel like he, I feel like him resigning. I mean, that's his choice, I don't really have an
Yeah,
opinion on that, but like. And I understand why he did resign. It was more so because he didn't want to bring the Raiders that kind of attention, which okay, that's understandable. I whatever. I'm cool with that. But I agree. You know, if he can't get a job in the NFL in the future, that's yeah. I would call
Yeah,
that an overreaction at that point. Um, I don't think there's that's not something with what he said. He because he definitely says some fucked up shit. But what people got to remember too is like, and you know what, I'll be honest, he was a fucking idiot to send it over email. Like I don't know
yeah,
why he ever thought that was a good idea. But at the time, 2011 was different. We've talked about it multiple times now. Like
Mhm.
2011 was just different. Like that shit was, it still wasn't acceptable to say, but it wouldn't have been taken nowhere near as bad.
Definitely not as scrutinized as it
Oh,
is now.
absolutely. You know.
Mhm.
But yeah, it. We'll see what happens. I think it's too
Shoot, that
early to
was
tell.
that was around like the fucking like the golden era of YouTube, where you
That
could just
was
you're free to say damn near whatever the fuck you wanted.
that was Modern Warfare 3, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Um, I don't know what he was doing at the time. I think he was like an ESPN reporter, but
He was playing MW3.
oh fuck, who wasn't? Like, let's be honest here, you know.
Mm.
I mean, if we're getting down to it, like shit, that's probably where he got those from, you know, is Modern Warfare 3. But I mean, yeah, dude, it's like nobody would have reacted in that way. And I feel like he handled the situation appropriately. Um,
Yeah.
he apologized for it, I think, like twice. His apologies were
Hmm.
pretty acceptable in my opinion. And then he resigned a couple days later because he didn't want to bring the Raiders that negative attention. And he hasn't tried. I've seen a lot of people when this kind of stuff happens. I've seen a lot of those accused people. They try to like make it seem like they didn't do anything wrong almost, or like they want to make it seem like oh yeah, I made a mistake and I'll fix it in the future and please don't cancel me or whatever. Like I he didn't do any of that really. He was just like he
Uh,
owned up to it. He was just like, you know what, I fucked up, and I
yeah.
apologize to the people that are offended by it, and I fucked up. So as long as you
Hmm.
own up to it, I feel like and he did. He owned up to it like a man. So hey, it is what it is at this point. But
Yeah.
I don't even know how the fuck did they find that. Was this guy just did he have that as
And
ammo this whole time in case Gruden never dissed him? Like he was just like, I know, I have that email
like
saved, motherfucker. Like,
it's like scroll all he's deleting emails and he's got all the way back to like 2011. He was like, oh, like this is
yeah.
probably like
Well, it's
maybe I can quick buck off of this. Like,
he had to whoever found it had to have had it saved or known about it this whole time or something, right?
yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I get like 10 to 15 emails a fucking day. And John
Hmm.
Gruden, he probably gets upwards of like 30 or 40 emails a day, maybe even more than that. Like, there is no way he scrolled all the way back to 2011 on fucking Google or like, what is it, Gmail or whatever. Like, there
Yeah.
is no way he scrolled that far. Like, somebody had to have known about it this whole time. I don't know how it was found, but it fucking, there's something there that just isn't adding up. If you catch my drift.
Hmm.
And I don't know who the fuck released that, but somebody knew about it this entire time or had it saved or something.
Right.
Like I beyond me. I like how nobody's brought that up yet. Like
I don't think anybody cares. I don't think that's not the story right now. You know what I'm saying? That's not getting the clicks.
yeah, but at the same time, like maybe it's known information. I just haven't seen it yet. I don't know, but
Yeah, I haven't looked too deep into it. I just know like the general, idea of it.
did you see? I'm pretty sure you saw the picture I posted to Twitter. It was you know how when like a player in the NFL has a good day or whatever, and the NFL tweets out like "Have a day," and they
Yeah.
fucking, dude. I retweeted NFL memes. It says "Have a day, John Gruden." 124 emails,
Oh
71
yeah, so
slurs used,
that.
12 groups offended, and one resignation. Fucking, I was dying laughing at that. And then somebody in the comment, he posted a picture. It was like, breaking news: leaked emails from Kansas City Chiefs head coach Andy Reid reveal more than 10,000 Grubhub receipts. Shit, dude. I was just honestly like I was just laughing the whole time. I thought it was hilarious, but
Yeah.
shit. What time
We
did
got
you want to wrap this up?
give it another 10, 20 minutes.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
I was just about to say they got me thinking MW3 10 years ago. Like
I know,
that's kind of crazy to me.
I know. That's wild. I mean, we're grown up now, you know.
Getting old, getting old.
Dude, and you know what sucks? COD still hasn't gotten any better. Dude, people are hyped about this anti-cheat. I'm like, bro, they're 2 years late. Like, fuck off. Like, fuck. We're going on the next Modern Warfare. Like, that was dumb. I don't know how that
Mhm.
took them 2 years, but at this point, I don't think anybody cares.
Fuck.
But
When
that
was the
was.
last?
What's up?
Trying to remember when COD just started going downhill. It's here on Ghost, right? Or Advanced Warfare.
Um, I,
Yeah, I
I
can't say I genuinely had like
I want to argue that it was Infinite Warfare.
I can't. In my opinion, like I don't think I had fun or a crazy amount of fun in a COD since fucking Advanced Warfare. Or I don't think I could play multiplayer for like more than like 10, 15 minutes a day before I just get burnt.
You know what I will say is, Advanced Warfare was hella fun, and
Mm.
Black Ops 3 was also a lot of fun. Infinite Warfare, I, in my opinion, this isn't a popular opinion, but I think Infinite Warfare it was a solid game. I really do think that. Um, but that's just the time it started going downhill because after that was World War II, I think.
Yeah,
And then after
just
World War II was like,
hyping up boots on the ground.
yeah. Was Modern Warfare 2019 after World War II? Or no, it was
No,
Black Ops
wasn't it?
4. It was
Yeah,
Black
it's
Ops
Black.
4.
Is it Black Ops 4?
Yeah, it
Yeah, it was
was.
Black Ops 4. Yeah.
And then after that was Modern Warfare. That stretch was awful. World World War II, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare. That was awful. That was an awful 3 years.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember when Modern Warfare came out or whatever, and it was just like everybody running the M4 on like these long ass maps, and it just wasn't any fun.
oh, dude, yeah. And then it like shortly came out after they were like, yeah, we made the maps like this so people could camp. Like, I was like, dude, what kind of pansy ass shit is this, dude? Like, this is fucking COD. Like, you're supposed to be running around and shit. Why are you catering to these people? That's why I don't consider Ghost to be a bad game because
I think
they
yeah, Ghost is
tried.
just kind of overhated.
I absolutely feel like I had fun on Ghost. I didn't play it nowhere near as much as Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 3,
Mhm.
but I had fun. Like, shit.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, my sister's texting me. I bet their car
almost
broke
that.
down.
Might have to wrap up early.
She's just like, "Are you still awake?" Yeah.
Tell her no.
Well, let's see what she says here. Oh, she's here,
Oh,
which I didn't know.
yes, you won't though.
I have no idea. Like, we're about to find out, though. Dude, Black Ops 4, I had fun on Black Ops 4, but I can absolutely understand why people didn't like it. You hated it.
I fucking despise Black Ops 4. I think it's the worst COD ever made.
It's I I think I just like Black Ops 4 so much because I had a good time streaming it. It was fun to stream
Mhm.
and people enjoyed watching me play it. And I like personally like I played Nuketown 24/7 and I was just fucking grinding out streaming. So I think I just have a skewed perspective on it, but you know.
That game made me want to fucking puke.
Dude, I just remember the fucking clip, the final kill cam, and it was just like the Galaxy guy in a T-pose. Like,
That shit pissed me off.
dude, you were done after that. You were like, what is that? Because we had been playing for like, what, an hour and a half, and you were just over it. Like, and then you saw
Well, I
that
was
shit.
tired of like wrapping corners and getting radiated like 90 times fucking over. Like,
Dude, yeah, the specialists were terrible in that game. Black Ops 3 specialists weren't that bad, because it was like, at least with the Black Ops 3 specialists, they were fun and it made sense. But like the radiation guy makes no fucking sense because he literally sits there and just kills anybody within like a mile radius. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, who came up with that fucking idea? Like, that guy literally presented that to the rest of the people developing COD, and they looked at it and they went like, "Yeah, that sounds like a great idea." like, like fucking Christ, fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
And then what was after Modern Warfare?
It was Cold War.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
was. Yeah, Cold War was alright.
Garbage.
No, it was garbage. Actually, you're right. It was garbage. It was pretty
It
bad.
was like I think I'd say, in my opinion, actually, it was like just on that line of like garbage and just like mediocre.
Right, right. It was.
Leaning towards garbage though.
Well, it got garbage. It got more and more garbage as it went on. When it first came out, it was alright. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Um, it just seems like when Call of Duties come out, they're fun for the couple months, and then once they release DLC maps, the DLC maps are so fucking bad that like it just takes all the fun away from the game. And then they start adding in like superheroes and all this other shit, and I'm just like,
Oh,
dude, like fucking Christ.
and then
Like,
don't forget, then they put in the maps from the actual good CODs, and then
here's the problem with that. All right.
somehow still fuck it up.
Here's the problem with that. I'm all for them adding rush and standoff and that, but dude, throw at least throw some variety in there. I mean, how many times has fucking Raid been remastered now? 3 times? Like, dude, why don't you throw like drone in there or something like
Hmm.
that? Something that like, because even those like those maps that were considered bad on Black Ops 2, those would be pretty mediocre maps on this game. You know, I don't think
Hmm.
anybody would really complain, honestly. Like, if I'm being honest, because even like the bad maps on that game, you could still have fun on those maps. Like,
Hmm.
I remember when we were running S&D lobbies back in the day, it was like, even if like, what was that one jungle map on Black Ops 2? I forget what it was. Was it drone? Um,
I think it was drone.
yeah, like even like those maps that nobody wanted to play, like even then everybody would still stay in the lobby. It was still fun,
Yeah.
like, because we made it fun, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
kids. Well, it's not even kids nowadays. Just the people who play COD nowadays. Like everybody just they run an SMG and an AR and they go so fucking hard. It's just like, dude, it takes all the fun away, man. Like, what do you think you're gonna enter the fucking pro league going like 50-2 in pubs? Like, fuck, bro. Like, fucking grow a set of nuts and just have some fucking fun, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. That's the main thing is nobody wants to have fun anymore. Everybody wants to be a fucking
Mhm.
professional. Like you ain't going anywhere, bud. I hate to break it to you. Like, fuck, you're shitting on little Timmy. Congrats. Like, fucking retard. Like, dude, it just pisses me off thinking about it. How these people ruin Call of Duty. Like, shit was just fun back in the day. You know. I
Mhm.
know you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Of course.
fucking.
I was there when, you know what I'm saying, playing COD in
Oh yeah.
its heyday, you know.
I mean, that's where we met. But like,
Yeah.
it's just so fucking stupid nowadays. Ruin that game completely. And I blame, you know who I blame? I blame the fucking Twitch streamers. I blame all these fucking new people that came into the
Hmm.
fucking game and just decided they were gods all of a sudden and didn't understand the culture. There was, back in the day, dude, there was a culture to this shit, you know? There was fucking trick shotting and the fucking sniping montages and running kids in S&D lobbies and talking mad shit, you know. There was just a culture to that shit. But like nowadays, every fucking lobby is the same goddamn thing. Everybody runs an SMG and an AR and just goes as hard as they possibly can. Like it's fucking old, yo. Like I'm sorry, but it's old. It's fucking old,
Hmm.
man. And you know, you can blame skill-based matchmaking all you want, but it doesn't matter if you're playing players who are better than you or players who are worse than you. But everybody's doing the same goddamn thing. Like, it's not gonna make it any more fun or any less fun. Like, I'm sorry, but it isn't. Everybody's doing the
For
same
sure.
fucking thing. It's so annoying how these people came in and just ruined this fucking game. And now you got all the battle royale players coming in like, oh, they need a battle royale to succeed. Like, fuck you, get out of here. This ain't your fucking game. Like, fuck off. And then the PC players, dude, they're like, why are you? They're like, dude, you guys are playing on controller, you're using aim assist. I'm like, yeah, we've been doing this since '07. Fuck off, like, fuck, dude, like. It's a fucking console game. It's not meant for you faggots. Like, get out of
Yeah.
here. Like, God, I'm
Which I'm of the
sorry.
belief, even if you're playing Halo on the PC, Halo's meant for a controller.
It is, yeah. And listen, I don't have a problem with you using mouse and keyboard. Like, I don't really care that much, but like, fuck, don't shit on me for using a fucking controller. It's been that way since '07, '08. Like, fuck off. Like,
Right.
dude, come on. I don't know. Fucking, that's my little rant for the day. I'm pissed off now. I need some ice cream. I need,
Just need a drink.
yeah, I need some ice cream and some Mike's Hard. Where they at, though? Like, fuck. I'm getting
We can
old.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm getting old if I'm ranting about shit like that. But yeah, dude. Fucking A, dude. To all the fans out there, the 18 fans, be sure
All the little
all the
Hulksters.
little Hulksters, the people with the gorilla mindset, you know how it is. Are we doing this weekly now? We kind of had to skip last week because I, literally
Yeah.
didn't have internet. Like,
We do it weekly.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, fucking, we'll do it weekly. But yeah, be sure to tune in next week for the next podcast. Like, subscribe, and yeah, dude, I'll see y'all next time in the next one.